guys, this is Ryan with In Between Two Beards. As you can see, I'm actually alone today. A little bit different kind of video for us. I want to start a new series of build videos, and I really want to gear them towards the guys that just want to start getting into building their own coils, and show that it can be done very, very simply. In this episode will be just a simple round wire build, and we're going to get right into it and not waste any time. Again, I really just want to stress how easy this can be. Obviously, there's a lot more crazy builds that you can do, but we will eventually get there. Again, in this episode, just doing a round wire build, and we're going to go down and I'm going to show you how it's done. Be right back. Alright guys, here's a quick look at everything we're going to need for this build. I'm going to be using 24 gauge nichrome, some wire cutters, some pliers just to help me get the wire off the spool, some ceramic tweezers to get the coils glowing nice and evenly, some cotton, obviously your favorite mod, and RDA. Also, there's a few different ways we can do this. I'm going to show you a couple different ways. I'm going to show you with a 3mm screwdriver and also with one of these coil jigs, which these things make it great to make a very nice, neat and tight wrapped coil. So I'm going to show you one of each and then we'll look at the differences there. But alright, basically just going to grab our pliers, grab the wire, pull a couple lengths of this off. I always like to just cut way more than I need just to be safe. So it's always a lot easier to cut more off than it ever will be to put some back on. Snip there. Then literally just going to cut this in half. And like I said, I'm going to show you two different ways to do this. First off, which is on a 3mm screwdriver. I got these at Walmart for like $3. These things are great for wrapping around. So just go ahead and trap on the leads right here and start wrapping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. Keeping a nice even pressure. Nice tension on there the entire time. Doesn't have to look perfect right away. And grab our pliers here and go ahead and pull. Just kind of pull this guy tight on both sides. And there we go. There's coil number 1. Cut some of this excess off here. And that is all there is to that. Again, I know it doesn't look the prettiest right now, but we'll fix this here in a minute. We'll clean this up. The other way I want to show you here, like I said, is with one of these coil jigs. These things are great for getting just a nice, neat coil. We're just going to take the wire, slide it right in there and give it about a half a turn. Grab the other end and get the wire down in the little groove there. And once you get that lined up, literally just start turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to give it a nice little push. Slide that out of there. And like I said, that gives you a nice, neat, and uniform coil. And again, I'm just going to grab my pliers, give her a couple tugs here, cut off my excess. Make sure one thing to be careful of is make sure when you clip this stuff to keep hold of it, because this stuff gets in your carpet. You will know it when you step on it the next day. Cut that off there. And there are our 2 coils. Simple as that. Now we're going to go ahead and put these in the RDA. I've got my trusty recoil here from Mr. Grim Green and Homeboy OC. This thing is fantastic and it is super easy to build on. So just going to stick one lead right there in the negative, the other lead right there in the positive. And I always put one coil in first and kind of get it where I want it in this particular RDA. And then I go ahead and clip the one lead before I tighten the screws down. And that is just so I can get the other coil in there without having to worry about the leads interfering with each other. So I just go ahead and do that. And then I go ahead and pull this back out. Set that to the side for just a minute. And I grab my other coil, Put it on the screwdriver, and then I can go ahead and install this guy. Again, kind of get it where I want it. And take another screwdriver here and go ahead and tighten down the leads. Get them nice and tight. I love this RDA. I've never had it clip one of my leads before, which is fantastic. Nice and tight. And then since the coil jig made this one nice and even anyway, this is kind of the easy part, but we're just going to go ahead and push this over to where it lines up better with the airflow once we get the top cap on. And there we go. There's that one. We're just going to clip off the excess here, and again, just keep hold of this stuff so it doesn't go flying, hit you in the eye, or catch you in the foot later. Now we can put our other coil back in. I'm going to have to do a little bit of cleaning on this one just to get it looking as nice as the other one does, but that's okay. I just want to make sure that once I get it in there where I want it, it's not going to make contact with the other coil on the other side, which we should be okay there, right about there. Go ahead and tighten that lug down. Now I can tighten this guy down too. And go ahead and clip the excess off here. Now I can take my screwdriver again, give her a nice solid push. And there, that already looks a lot neater than it did a minute ago. Alright, so that's pretty much what we're looking at. That's exactly what I'm wanting right there. Two nice, fairly even coils. We're going to go ahead and see what these read out resistance wise. Got it right here on my Praxis Banshee mod. This thing's fantastic. So right now we're reading at a 0.2. So I'm going to crank this down to about 65 watts just to heat the coils up. So now what we're going to do is pulse the coils just to get them glowing nice and evenly from the inside out. And there's several ways to mess with these, but one of the easiest ways I find is to just the strum and pinch, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So just very lightly pulsing. We're going to start seeing some hot spots build up here in a second. And you see we got one right there, so we're going to go ahead and pinch that. Pinch that. Another pinch. And then lightly strum across these. And we're getting better. Give it another pinch. Almost there. That's pretty much what we're looking for, heating up nice and evenly from the inside out. Yep, another hot spot there. One of the reasons I like nichrome is the ramp up time is very minimum. They heat up nice and evenly and very quickly. And that's all there is to that. So we're going to let these cool down for just a minute, and we'll come back and wick it up, juice it up, then we'll get out and vape on it for a second. Be right back.
Alright, now we're just going to take some organic Japanese cotton here. This is from Masters of Clouds. I get it because it's cheap on eBay, and it comes from about an hour and a half from where I live, so I get it very fast. That's why I like this stuff. It wicks good. Flavor's pretty good. I mean, it's cotton, so whatever. So these are 3mm coils, so just going to kind of eyeball this here and cut it right about there. It's about 8,000 different wicking methods. I go with the tried and true old, just cut a strip off, twist it up, and you know, stick it in the coil. That one about there. I'm going to take the cotton here. There's always this little waxy, papery kind of ends on both sides here, and I just want to peel those layers off. Try not to peel any of the cotton off, just these little papery guys right here. So that's, get rid of that. Like I said, we'll do that on both sides. Get rid of that. And take our cotton, and I just like to even things back out. Take one end and twist it up real nice. And then feed it through the coil. And we want some nice tension here, but we don't want it so much that it's going to move the coil on us. Honestly, that right there is about right where I want that one. Go ahead and cut some of this off. I'll cut it off right about there. And then right about there. That should be good enough. That's exactly what we're looking at right there. So we're going to go ahead and just repeat the process with the cotton. Peel off the outside layers. Take it. Pinch one of the ends and roll it up real nice. And feed her on through. Again, just looking for just the right amount of tension. We don't want too much or too little. That right there is about what we're looking for. And I just kind of try to cut these off even with each other. This doesn't have to be an exact science. Then I like to take the smallest screwdriver that comes in that kit. You can use anything, you know, tweezers or pliers or anything you want. And I like to take and just kind of flip off the ends of the cotton here. And then I literally just tuck the ends in here. This is probably honestly a little bit too much cotton, but that'll be okay. We just want to make sure that we don't have anything blocking directly underneath the coil, because we want the airflow to be able to get in there up underneath the coil. And repeat the process on the other side. Just take it, tuck it up under there. And now we have 2 wicked coils. So I'm going to grab my juice, get these coils nice and saturated. I like to give it a couple quick pulses just to suck some of the juice into the cotton inside of the coil itself, and get her nice and saturated again. And there we go, producing some vapor. Alright guys, that's it. We're going to jump back out and vape on it for just a quick minute, and we'll see you in here in a second.
guys, literally that is all there is to do in just a simple 7 wrap around a 3mm bit. 24 gauge nichrome, came out to 0.2 ohms, hitting it at about 80 watts right now. Flavor's fantastic on nichrome. I love using nichrome to build on. Obviously you can use stainless steel, Kanthal, all kinds of other stuff. Like I said, this is going to be part 1 of hopefully a pretty good long series on building. I just wanted to start at the very beginning. Obviously for more intermediate to advanced builders, this isn't going to be any help to you guys, but hopefully for the guy that just wants to get into building, hoping this will be a nice help to you. I was kind of terrified to start building at first because like I don't even know where to begin, but videos like this helped me out, so I would love to just be able to help somebody else out, just kind of pass that along. But that's all there is to it. I'm Ryan. Look us up on Instagram at InBetween2Beards, Facebook InBetween2Beards, all one word. If you like this video and would like to see the series continue, hit the thumbs up, leave some comments for us. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode, and vape on.